tough. Okay, this is getting bad. Let's get out of here. Yo! Says she's poisoned me or something. Okay, I gotta kill her. Or maybe not. I died. Whoa. Okay. Well, that's my first death there. She was good, man. She was fast, too. So, let me get out of here before my stuff despawns. Death number 1. Hello, hello, it's Monkeypuzzle. Time for another episode. I died the beginning of the last one. So, yeah, hopefully that area is despawned. But we're just gonna, that place was reasonably safe where we have to go grab our stuff. So we're just gonna run down there. I'm just picking some armor. I don't really care what right now. I just need something so that I can grab our stuff, because yeah, we had some pretty good stuff there and I don't want to lose it. So here we go. And it was down. Oh, and I don't have any food. Let me see if I got any food up here. I'm not sure if I do, actually. Forget. I got zombie flesh. I can make some mushroom stew. Actually, I had some food right on the way into there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab that. Okay. So, I'm going to run down to the beginning of the lower mines, and I will meet you there. Okay, having some issues with chunk loading. I just relogged to stop that, so I'm getting a little extra lag from that. But I don't want to waste any time here, because I don't want my stuff to despawn. Yeah, that was pretty much a derp. I was trying to run away rather than dealing with that witch. That's the first time I've ever dealt with a witch too, so I was just trying to like not handle it. Hopefully she's despawned. I have no idea. There's my things. Awesome. Let's grab them real quick. I think this area should be pretty much safe at this point because I got that pretty well lit up. Let's get that ready. What is that with 1.5.1 where stuff doesn't stay where you put it? Yep. So that's pretty good. I lost quite a bit of XP though, which was too bad because I was really close to being able to repair that sword. Alright, so whew, I haven't taken a break since the last time I played, so I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to do a little organizing. And then when I come back, we'll get ready to finish off this area. Okay. Well, I took that break, and it's now a couple days later, actually. And I don't really feel much like fighting at the moment. I will deal with this room very soon, but I was just taking a peek at it, and it's a lot vaster than I was thinking at first. There's a whole complex up there. There's this whole thing in here, so I'm sure this is a pretty big dungeon they're going to need to deal with. Probably not too much over there. We got to deal with that witch spawner and whatever else may be right there. But this may take a bit. We will get to that for sure. But I was thinking for now what I'd actually like to do, and I'm going to do it mostly off camera, is just get our stuff organized. I'm going to repair this room a bit too, I think, and get it back together. But just get consolidated and ready to go on to the rest of the map, which I'm guessing is going to be that way, especially since you had the rail line going that way. The lower mines, I'm sure, will be an adventure to themselves as well. But I want to get all the different loot that we've gotten from the different areas and bring it down here. I also want to start growing trees now that we have saplings. And we're going to need to make a potato farm too. I think that's going to be our only infinite source of food so far. This is the place that kind of makes sense to put all this stuff because you got your speed boost here, your infinite spawner of speed potions, and I'm guessing that this ender chest that we're not supposed to move is going to make it easier to move all our stuff to the next space, which was mighty kind of him. The only thing about using this area, besides just my pride and using an area that Vechs already gave us, is that this is like water torture here. This is just like the constant crashing sound of the potions is no good. So that's going to drive me nuts. So I found it takes to about over here, and you get that little lag too when you get out of the sound range, just like you do with chickens in a pond in water. You can just barely hear it there. So we got to be about this far away to not get the sound of the splashing potions. So I think I'm going to take out this wall. I was just playing Feed the Beast and I was looking for my diamond mining drill, which of course I don't have. But I think I'm going to hollow out some area here, do some changing of the architecture here. Take this lava out here because it's always putting these on fire. It's not doing it at the moment. And over in here we've got this tall space already that I can extend this way. And that will be a good area to grow the trees out. I want an area at least 10 blocks high for the tree farm. So I'm just going to go ahead and do all that, and then I'll bring you back when that's done. And I think I'm also going to use this little time to make that grinder out of these special custom looted spiders like I said I was going to do before. Let me show you that real quick just so you can see how it was before. Just the little intersection here. I think I'll start with this spawner right here. There's another one in the bedrock over there. And yeah, one of the first things I'm going to have to do is close myself in here, I think, so I can peek out when I make this dark and see where these guys actually spawn. I saw one spawning over there, which makes me think he might have done a custom position data that made them all spawn over here in this room, but I'll find out. Well, it's many hours later, and I've done all the things I said I was going to do, and maybe a little bit more. This is the XP grinder for these custom looted spiders. I kept it super simple. It just didn't really feel like digging down a whole bunch of blocks. Would have had to dig down like 22 blocks to take them down to half a heart. And these guys, they give you endless throwaway swords here. Ooh. That's the downside, is you gotta do that little run through to get the loot. Usually I can be a little bit more graceful if I'm not multitasking and talking at the same time. But yeah, I just made little one wide slits all around it. And you can use their own swords to kill you. I've been hanging out here for a while, out of food. So I've been existing off of these. I'm not out of food in general, but just all the food, everything is back at the base, which I will show you in a minute. Just a few more things here. Why are you standing back? You know I'm going to kill you? Come on. Oh, okay, got me on fire. Let's make a run for it. Probably going to encounter a spider. These guys drop so much stuff. It's nuts. It's their master inventory fillers. So a lot of it is just back here. I've been going through, and all these chip venom fangs I'm just tossing. Now some of these perfect flame venom fangs, they have the sharpness 2, whereas the chipped ones sharpness 1. And they're just twice as good, basically. Sharpness 2, fire aspect 2, breaking 10. So even though they have a whole bunch of damage taken to them, they still have a lot of life because of that. So all the non-perfect ones I've just been throwing away at this point. Let's do that real quick and get this stuff out of my inventory. Well, we got a lot of the perfect ones this time. I've got so many of these now too. I'm just tossing them because I just can't store them all. It's nuts. Basically, let me see. This chest is full of the good stuff. I got all this XP and more leather, well, flame venom chitin spider hide armor now. Uh, then I can shake a perfect flame venom sword at. That's full of the perfect ones. Some of them are better than others. I've got one here that's actually pretty good. And with all this XP, I'm curious if I can combine them. This is a second chest. I'm starting just with the perfect flame venom fangs, and then that's just one full of the junk and another one full of it. So all of these fire protection 2 books I could ever use, and a few of these chipped ones, I don't know why. I've just been letting them despawn there. If he'd give me a bucket and I could get some lava, I'd make a real pit to throw them at. Um, and what I found after a certain point with all this loot here, if you want to be able to actually pick up the XP bottles, is what I do is I just take one of these and I go like that, and whatever I want to pick up, I just put like that. We could still let's see, pick up some string maybe, and I don't know why we want more of this. Let's see, to pick up some food. I don't know why we want more of this stuff, but see, that's how I make sure I can pick up the stuff I want and not get clogged up with the books and the chip swords. So let me clear this of spiders one more time. Had to mute to cough there for a second. And let's jump on through here before another spawn. They spawn relatively quickly. I have more of these spawners I can put into action. But I found this is good enough to actually keep me busy. Yeah. Grab these and see if I got everything. Yeah, so I cleaned it out of the XP bottles. These will never end. I could go around the outsides and put torches to kind of turn it off. But I put, this is all slabs down under here so that I don't have to light this up when I go in order to keep other mobs from spawning. So I don't have to worry about that. And I was going to say, yes, I do know it's more efficient only to go up to 30 with your XP. I was just tweaking with this and didn't want to go back to the base yet while I was getting the stuff going. So anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm going to see, now I got to just put these back together. I'm going to take all this back with me, and we can fix up our stuff. I can leave those there. I don't know why I'll ever need all this string at this point, but I'll leave it there. And we've got plenty of this too back there, but I'll take a few more stacks just for the heck of it. Yeah, anyway, there's a real simple XP grinder, so whenever we need XP for our anvils, we can come up here and get it. I also have a nice source of these swords. I'm gonna just let me see. This is a pretty good one. I'm curious what it takes to combine these. Put this one back. What's one that would top this one off about right? Let's try that one. And let's see, let's get rid of that chipped one. You can hold over an item in the inventory now and press Q, and it throws it. So yeah, I'm just gonna let those guys be for now, and we're gonna head back. So I've gone through all the different areas that we conquered, and I cleared them all out. This place, I took out the junglewood plank floor, I took out the books, I took out the chests and the furniture, and all the loot, all the good stuff. I just left one chest here, so I have a chest here with some of the loot I didn't need to carry back. I should go ahead and break all these cave spider spawners at some point, like that one. There's a few others. Just haven't done it yet. I was actually waiting to do it on camera, but now that I am on camera, like, since they're so well lit, I still don't see the need for it. I've been going around this whole place, getting everything more lit up. That area is all lit up now. I went up there and lit up that. For the most part, there's still dark spots here and there, and I'll be eliminating them as we go along. I still need to get up there, although I cleaned out the tree farm, so I don't know if I'll need to go back up there again. There's still some stone bricks in the tree farm. I started cannibalizing those as well, because the closest thing we can get to a durable material around here. Looks like we got a little shelf up there we might want to light up. But yeah, this whole area, I'm slowly getting it more and more well lit up as we go along. I did more up there, and I did more on the way to the mushroom farm. So it's getting safer and safer. While I was doing that, I found a couple surprises. One was over here. Let's go check this out real quick. Right along on this side, I kept having mobs spawning up in this area and over here, so I got it all lit up. I think I just got one dark spot over there now. And over here, when I was doing it, I found a little surprise. This chest here, which you can see has a nice red marking around it, which means it's a trap chest, or at least it's a chest that gives a redstone signal when you open it. And a little note from Vechs here. Zistu and Amlup both would have died. Zisto, excuse me. Zisto and Amlup both would have died to this. But I was just messing with the player, no payload. So he claims it's not rigged. They both opened it apparently without checking. They would have died. So I've already actually checked it and it's not rigged. I should have waited, but I went by his promise. But I didn't take anything out of it. But we are getting a hear that? That sounds like there's a piston part of it, unless that's just the sound these make. Can we fit all this stuff in our inventory right now? If that is a piston I'm hearing, I want it. Another iron sword, that's great. Some more torches, always welcome. So yeah, let's see what happens, what this is connected to. Yep, harmless noisemaker. Actually, you gave us our first piston. So when we actually build a tall mob grinder, we can use that to suffocate them. So we have a little technology now. So that's a good thing. And yeah, and then over here, like I said, I went to all the different areas and brought everything. Everything from that dormitory, from the tree farm, from all the loot from the mushroom area, the Amanita caverns, and from the armory. And it took quite a while actually. I don't even know how many trips I made. I should replace that with a button. I can make a wood button, I just realized. But anyway, I took one of the doors from the tree farm because zombies kept showing up here somehow and disturbing my peace of mind. Bam, bam, bam. And so, yeah, I've done some work down here. If you remember, this is the first intersection. I got a little tree farm going here with our two very precious pieces of dirt in the tree farm and the saplings. I've also been growing some potatoes. Let's see. Yeah, here's our oak wood right now. We got a ton of jungle wood planks from the dormitory, so we're set on planks for a while. So I've been turning most of the oak wood that I had and I've been farming into charcoal. I don't want to take that out while I've got 52 because I've also been getting a little experience from that. So that's good. And then I've got all our stuff here. Let me see. Let me put some of this stuff away. Let me see. I'll just take you through them. This one is the cheaper armor and all the hides. I was telling you, I got plenty of leather here, or whether it's leather or flame venom chitin, more than we'll ever use in the course of this map. And then this is kind of the higher grade armor. This is what I got left of that. And then here is swords. We've got a lot of them. I'm gonna keep this one on me because I'm gonna see what happens when you can combine it with this, because it's not a bad sword, man. Sharpness 2, fire aspect 2. So that's a good backup sword. And also right now, actually, my big goal was to repair this one. So let's go ahead and do that in a second after I finish showing you all these. Regular tools, that's what we got at the moment. And bows and arrows. So plenty of those. Those were all given to us or dropped by skeletons. Here's all the food we have right now. So these were all in the loot chest. Not a ton. I was living off cookies, running back and forth, doing all this work. But we're gonna have potatoes at this point. And before we leave, I'm gonna make a bunch more potatoes with this bone meal. Unfortunately, we're in that update where the bone meal has been nerfed. I showed you this one. So it takes a lot of bone meal now to grow them. This is drops and blocks, all the different blocks besides sandstone. This is kind of special stuff, either potions or the flint and steel. There's two more of those out there somewhere we could go pick up. The saplings, carrots and melons, sugar, ender pearls. This is the last of the real coal that we were given. These were all put around for mood lighting, but I've been taking them in case we want to use them for some sort of contraption at some point. We got our first piece of real redstone now. I guess this would go in this category as well. A little bit of TNT. Yeah, that's the 3 white wool, although we don't have any place to put it yet. And then let me see, this is special stuff. These are all books from the bookshelves. We got a ton of this now. Get all these guys in here. Lots and lots of XP. This is just for my little session with the spiders. These are the spiders, fire protection 2. And I got 3 very damaged very damaged anvils, including that one. And then these are some good books that are left too, from the loot chest in the armory. So we might want to use some of those. And then to wrap up the chest tour, here's all the rail stuff, the minecart stuff. Here's kind of crafted things, crafted wooden items. And then this is sandstone, mostly from the excavation here. Let me see, I can get rid of a little bit more stuff on me. I could put, can I? Yeah, I want to put that one away. I don't want that. I just need this one. I can get rid of another bow. This can go away. You can tell I'm kind of a neat freak about how things go. Got some extra chests. Oh, that's a trap chest. That one actually we could keep over here with this stuff, because this gives a redstone signal, so we can use that as a lever. Or yeah, and a bed would go there. All right. So let me see. Let me cut these down so that the leaves will be despawning while we're hanging out here. You can only grow 2 trees at a time, so it's a slow process, but it does keep adding up if you just stay persistent about it. And we do get a few apples too out of this, so a little bit more food and lots of wood and lots of charcoal. So we got endless torches, you know, within the limit of my patience, hanging out here and doing this, and endless wooden tools. One of these days, hopefully, he'll see fit to give us some stone. Should I eat some more spider eyes? Probably not. I'm back here where we got some real food, so let me just eat this. I know, oops, it's a little bit of a waste, but there's endless amounts of that too. So, yeah, let's go ahead and use some of this XP to repair my favorite sword. No problem, 34. So there it is again, back in full health. Ooh, and that was the end of that anvil. Hopefully he's going to give us some more anvils as well. Where did I... Oh yeah, here it is. So let's set up another one. Very damaged anvil. I wonder if it does any damage when you pick them up and put them back down. We've got this diamond helmet. I can enchant endless amounts of stuff now. I'm thinking about... I want to keep an eye on this one and repair it when it gets a little bit lower. I'm going to combine it with this one. Those leggings we could actually probably already combine. You know, actually the leggings aren't even damaged. So, I mean, excuse me, aren't even enchanted. So we can just fix them the old-fashioned way like that. And then I think I'm going to take this other diamond helmet and let's enchant it. Let's see. I was thinking we could put some fire protection on it and maybe some thorns. That would be interesting. Let's try that. Put fire protection twice. Let's grab a couple stacks of these, 2 or 3 stacks, and let's see what happens when we put this in here. And let's start with the fire protection. That's only 3. Right on. Well, that could save our life in some circumstances for sure. And that takes us to fire protection 3. I'll take that. Still have 11 experiences. Give me my helmet back. And We've got one more of those with us right now. Can we get up to fire protection 4? And where'd it go? There it is. Nope, won't do it. Alright, well, fire protection 3. Here's some thorns. We need 23 to get there. That will put other creatures on fire if they attack us. So I'd say that's worth it, unless we wanted to put it on the leggings. But I think at this point the helmet will probably last longer, and we've got backup for it right now. Generally on helmet you'll put a respiration or aqua affinity, which keep us from drowning in lava, but I don't think drowning in lava is our issue. And apparently there's not a whole lot of water in this map, so I don't think we have to worry about that at this point. So let's see, we wanted to get up to, what was it? I forgot already. It was the thorns, 23. Okay, so let me just get up to that real quick. Can we do it in one stack? We can. Okay. So here it is. No, not the apples. Thorns, apples. Okay. There it is. That's a very nice helmet. So let's put our helmet on and our pants on. And we'll just have to keep an eye on this. I want to wait till the last minute to repair it, so we may need to run back at some point soon. I don't want to use up a whole new iron chest plate and waste that little bit there, but we don't want to lose it because we've got some good enchantment on that as well. So between fire protection 4 and fire protection 3, we have 7 out of 10 possible fire protection, so that should help us a lot. Okay, well, I'm going to just do a few more things to get myself ready, and then we need to do one more thing. I'm going to see how long this episode's gone, and then I'll decide where we go from there. Put my goodies back. See y'all in just a few seconds. Oh yeah, and I was talking about doing this too, combining two of these perfect flame venom fangs. But the good part is it goes up to sharpness 3. The bad part is it only goes to unbreaking 3. You lose the 10. So it doesn't make any sense to do that, to combine them in one sword. It's just better to carry a couple if you're going to carry them at all. Well, it turns out this episode's already at 27 minutes, so I guess that's going to be it. There's no time to leap into a new adventure, but we'll do that straight off next time. I want to finish the Everforge. Also, just for completionist's sake, I want to finish that little hole over in the Amanita Caverns. Curious to see if that's anything at all that's worth it. A couple more things I could show you here that I forgot about. One is I harvested some sand at the Amanita Caverns, so we have glass now. That's actually very useful for dungeon conquests. You know, peeking through walls and stuff without the monsters being able to see you. I covered over this interesting floor that Vechs had with the iron bars and the glass, because it just kind of sketched me out, and covered this with the slabs so that they're not catching on fire anymore. So that's good. And what else did I do? Here's our speed potion spawner here. I took out the Saurian sign-off shelter because it was silly. I left the glass in case I ever have silk touch, but now that I'm making glass, I'll probably just go ahead and bust this out too, just for looks. Oh yeah, and well, I'll show you that in a second. I just put doors in to kind of close this area off. I lit up very well beyond it. Wouldn't stop a zombie, but that would stop a creeper. Grab those apples and replant my saplings. Keep the tree farm going. Actually, I'm going to do some potatoes. One thing I wanted to show you though is there was when you came down this before, there was this little broken part and lava coming from above and lava coming from the side there. I went up there and turned off the lava coming from above, you know, placed a block on the source, and then when it dried up, I found this interesting thing here. It's a loot chest. And then, according to Vechs, all the beta testers missed this loot. So, there it is. That's a bunch of nice stuff. Bunch of goodies. I'm going to grab these real quick because I actually want to move them out of the way. And this book is Infinity 1 for a bow. So when we run out of arrows, we can put this on and we won't need arrows anymore. I'm not going to put it on this bow yet because I just don't want to make it too precious. If I have enough arrows at the moment, and I don't want to be in the position of like feeling terrible if I lose it. But there's another chest down here after I cleared up even more lava. It says sweet lemonade. Mmm, sweet lemonade. And then it says it again, which it tells me nothing. There's no lemons in Minecraft unless he's named something lemonade. I don't know, maybe is there a yellow potion? Anyway, but I'm a little sketched out by it. I'm gonna put the stuff away that I just got in case I blow up, and then we'll go down there and check that out in a second. Put that stuff away and got another tree to chop in the meantime. Just got to keep this moving. I know this part's not very exciting, but it actually is because this gave us a substantial amount of resilience and independence in this map, having this here. So let's go ahead and check this chest out. I'm a little afraid of it, but hopefully he's not going to blow us up. I want to be pretty careful here. I don't like that lava being there, although that is a source of light, wasn't it? Let's break this and run, maybe? Not? Maybe it's okay. Oh, yes. Oh, lovely. Our first really good potion here. That's fantastic. I'm not going to break the chest, though. I've seen players do that with bad results. We got plenty of wood. So now I can close this area off now that I've showed you. But that's some very nice loot chests we found in there hiding under lava. Makes me want to investigate some more. Anyway, with that, I think we're in a really good position. We've come a really long way. I say we because I'm including you. Hopefully you're all coming along on this with me. Since we started with nothing and had to survive getting down from Skylight C with nothing but slightly magical flint and steel, I'm just going to hang out here and make some more potatoes. I gotta start with 2 of them. I'm gonna take all of the bone meal, and don't know what else to use it on. I could use it on trees, but I think at this point the food is going to be more important. We're about to get to the Everforge, so I bet there's a bunch of loot in there too. But you know, we keep killing skeletons, so there's no real limit on all this. And eventually we'll have some skeleton spawners. Actually, let's do that if we want to do that. But this I don't like, man. That is just like, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this up. What is that? I gotta figure out what is that when the items don't exchange. Now when I'm here paying attention to it, it does. But that seems to happen a lot with this new update. And everybody who's using the snapshots got used to it, but I never did, so I didn't get used to it. Anyway, yeah, gotta grow some potatoes. I guess I could just let that one be a tree, huh? Because I only really need to do one of these at a time. So yeah, let's make that one a tree again. And yeah, I'm a micro farmer here. But hey, that's going to be good. We're going to get plenty of food. Potatoes are good food with good saturation. It restores 3 hunger points or 3 chicken legs or whatever they are. So that's good. Anyway, I'm going to keep going here and I'm going to go ahead and record the next episode. But you guys won't see that till next time. I'll see you then. Bye bye.